Hey there, welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Violet Vixen. Today we're doing a salad, a twist on a potato salad, which is actually a really good one for using up vegetables that have been in the fridge or the pantry for a while, like mine. So it is called, it didn't actually have a name, but I gave it this name, garlic and chili potato salad. This is what I'm using. I'm going to serve it up with some of the delicious Moroccan lamb sausages that I get from my butcher. And I'm having it as a brunch today, and the rest of it I'll take for lunch another day at work. So this is what we need. Just going through a couple of things. Crushed garlic. I always like to use fresh garlic. Chopped chili. I don't use much of it, so 1 teaspoon of that is all you need. Diced potatoes. My potatoes are starting to grow legs, so I'm using 4 of these, and they're only small too. Diced carrots. Had an idea to start having carrots, but I'm going to make something out of that. And 200-gram tin of red kidney beans. You used to be able to buy kidney beans in smaller tins. Now for some reason they think you want huge tins. Of course, midnight, almost Coles when I went to buy this. No other choice. I don't have time to go supermarket hopping from one to the other. So I'm going to just use all of that. You can't freeze those. You're not going to eat them with anything else. So more beans. Probably a good thing. Lemon juice. I'm just going to use the squeezy. Save on a lemon. And chopped parsley to serve. I've popped that in the freezer. So if you actually have a bunch of parsley or herbs that you buy and you know you're not going to use the whole bunch, because a lot of times you don't, unless you're fortunate enough to have like basil, who lives on my windowsill and is still going strong. Parsley doesn't live long, basil does. My suggestion is tear all the leaves off, put them in a Ziploc bag down the bottom of the freezer. They don't freeze right up, but they're still fresh enough to use. That way, when you want chopped parsley to serve, just go get some out of the freezer. So, all good. Let's get this. I think this is being cooked in a frying pan, but I'll let you know. So let's go. Okay, so I've picked out 4 carrots that potentially can be okay. So I'm going to put them in cold water, see if I can revive them. 4 potatoes, that would be the equivalent of the 2 that I want. And the ones on the floor, they're going to go in and have a swim as well. And my hipster onion, that'll be fine. Onions live forever. So I feel really bad because I normally eat a lot of veggies, but not home. So yeah, it's pretty much whatever's going. Alright, so I'm going to peel, chop everything, get it all ready to go, and then we're going to start and cook. Okay, so grab yourself a frying pan. I've actually had to think about it, and I think the wok is going to be a better option because it's got more room in it. Spray it with your cooking oil and put a good glob of olive oil in. So spray with cooking spray, olive oil, and then let's get ready to chuck it all in. Not everything, but most of the ingredients. Okay, we better grab a stirring stick. And my Moroccan lamb sausages are looking delicious, sat behind the back there. They're good. Okay. So get it nice and hot. The good thing about woks is they don't take long to heat up anyway. So I've got 1 clove of garlic in my crusher. So we want that in first. If you want more garlic than that, because that's not much at all, chuck another 1 or 2 in, whatever you fancy. Some people like a lot, some don't. You've got to have some sort of a taste of it in there. Next up, your 1 chopped chilli or your 1 teaspoon of crushed chilli. Now, as I said, I use this because I've only used proper chilli a couple of times, and it's pretty good, but it's just easier to do it with this when you don't use chilli much. Okay, so once that's in, we're going to add our onion, potato and carrot. Alright, so I managed to dice up our hipster onion. The whole good thing about if you do a stir fry is grab some cute little bowls. I think I picked these up in Coles. And if you have everything ready, it's so much quicker. It takes a while to prepare, but when you get to this stage, I managed to get carrot out of whatever that was. Then I've just had the potato sat in a bit of water. If you sit water and potato in water, it won't brown. So there we go. So that's what we've got there so far. So this is going to get a bit of a chili and garlic infusion going through it. So I'm having this for my, I technically haven't had breakfast because pudding doesn't count as breakfast. And so I'm going to have this with the sausages, and then for tomorrow I'm going to take some more for lunch. I'll see what's left. As I said, I have to put a whole big tin of red kidney beans in, which is annoying. So with the red kidney beans, open them up and rinse them off with water, cold water. So we can do that now while that's simmering away. Yes, as I said previously, it's a shame that I can't get these in the smaller tin. I haven't had kidney beans for a while. I don't hate them, but I don't really think I need a lot of them either. But then again, because I'm a bit run down and stressed and I don't sleep much, probably not a bad thing to actually cook something with veggies in it. And makes a good side dish as well. So you want this potato to be soft. But look at that, that's nice. You can see where the chili's gone, so that's really good. It's infused all over it. Okay, I'm just rinsing the kidney beans now. So we're going to chuck these in probably once that potato's cooked. So you want that potato to be cooked. You don't want hard potato. There you go. Good source of fibre. Told you they were healthy. Plus we've got 3 different veggies in here as well. So most veggies I've eaten in a while, unfortunately. I have been having a bit of salad, so I guess that's okay. Alright, we'll be back when these potatoes are ready. When those are starting to be nearly done, just chuck in your kidney beans just so you can start and get them stirred in. There we go, now it's got a bit of colour. And at the end we put the tomato in. You're supposed to serve this cold with the tomato on top and a bit of a squirt of lemon juice and parsley, but I almost think that I'd like the tomato in it. So do what you want. But I'm going to put the tomato in it now, just so I get a bit of a cooked tomato in there. There we go. Now we're getting a bit more colour in it. And I've got to go and find some parsley out of my freezer. So I'm going to go find the parsley too. This is what I was talking about earlier with out of the freezer. See how it still technically looks like a leaf, and I can cut this up, but also you can just tear it up as well. I'm just going to put this in now as well. So the only thing that has to go in still is going to be the 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, which I think I'm just going to chuck that in as well. I'm going to have this hot today and then cold tomorrow, because I think that's going to be better. Excuse me. So, and I think the little bit of lemon juice will also deglaze that pan a bit as well. Okay, so my 2 tablespoons of lemon juice are also going in now. So, 1 and 2. Alright, so just keep cooking that now at a low temperature until that potato is done. Okay, and everything's all really infused in well, so it's ready to serve. Thank you for watching Cooking with Violet Vixen. I'm going to catch you shortly because we're going to marinate something to cook later. So, till then, enjoy.